Arsenal Wolves, I don't know. Every time I say I'm hate watching Arsenal, they end up winning.
Wolves,
so this week, I'm
Wolves,
not hate watching Arsenal.
No way Wolves can win against Arsenal. There's no way, bro.
It doesn't work like that.
Nah.
Okay.
That you must be really sick in the head to even have such a thought.
Okay, nice one.
No, if Wolves win against Arsenal, maybe they just let them to win.
Okay.
Honestly.
Okay, let's wait and see.
That would be a very heavy pumping.
Okay.
Maybe 4 or 5 goals.
It's good to see Manchester United doing the thing now, being in top 6.
Yeah, Man U should be actually not even top 6. They should be winning the league easily. They are playing once in a week.
Yeah, once in a game.
You see, they have the whole week to train, and then they play. And you see, like even the Premier League, so they just favored you. They saw, you play once in a week. Why should you play in the weekend? Let's put you in on Monday, where everyone is. When the other teams have already played, you're the only ones. You can play on your day at night where everyone has already finished their job. They are relaxing. Everyone can watch you.
When the whole of December we are playing on Monday, we've been segregated. All Manchester United, I don't know how it happened.
Because you have no any midweek games.
Okay.
Yeah. Why should you even play in the weekend?
Okay.
You should be playing on Monday while the rest are preparing now for the midweek games.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they will win because you see like how they responded in the Champions League. The players they will now want to show that hunger. I'll go with Liverpool win.
Chelsea against Everton. What are you saying?
Yeah, Chelsea against Everton. This is a game we need results.
Okay.
And I think Maresca at the moment is under a lot of pressure because we are winless in our last 3 or 4 games.
Okay.
We've not won. We've lost 2. We've drawn 1. So we really need a response, a very great response. And this will depend only on his lineups. Yeah.
Okay.
He just have to get it right at the moment. And Everton is not a team you have to you'll go in like the way we went in against Leeds.
Okay.
We really underestimated Leeds and they beat us.
Okay.
We don't have to underestimate Everton. Everton, they're a team on the rise. They are really rising very well. And if we really don't do anything properly, if we don't get our tactics well, we are losing that match even at home.
I've been doing this month for the last 2 months. I've been doing this month. The months are not passing.
If he is the one who decides to sell Mbuemo, he will perform for us.
Hello guys, welcome again to another week of the Triple Cup Show. A very nice and easy kind of week. Hey, before we start, happy Jamhuri Day to all the Kenyan fans, yo.
Yeah.
So on the day of recording, it's Jamhuri Day on a Friday. Chilly afternoon. And then who else joined me, man? Man like Mike, what's up?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Always fine.
Okay.
Great to be back again.
Yeah, man, it's a nice one. Yeah, I don't know where we start because this week had very good kind of football. First of all, big shout out to you guys for losing again.
Yeah, we did well. What we do the best in the month of December.
Okay.
We're always giving out free points to the less unfortunate teams.
Starting off Champions League, you guys were beaten.
Yeah.
And then coming on the weekend, also you guys drew.
Yeah.
And before the episode, also you did not have hopes that you guys gonna win that game, you know.
Yeah, I told you last week about that the Bernabéu game. I didn't see any hopes of us winning because I understand our performances have been dipping, and unfortunately, it's because of our management. It's just management issue. It's not like we don't have the players. We have everything to compete. It's just our manager is trying to do some things that have not been done in football.
Yeah, what's that?
Yeah.
And then for the biggest news of the weekend, how happy are you or how happy the world was this week? Arsenal, 95th minute, Aston Villa did that thing. I was so happy, you know.
Yeah, you remember we told Jose Aston Villa is not an easy game because Unai Emery is like, he always shows up against Arsenal.
Okay.
Like in the previous 2 seasons, I think, he's really been showing up against Arsenal when they are on a very high performance streak.
Because last time, I remember, I'll cut you short, Arsenal was supposed to win the league, but Villa was the one who beat them to that. I think there were so many nice points. If they could have won that game, clearly the cup was theirs to carry.
Yeah,
but
Villa.
Who is Villa?
Villa, they always come when Arsenal is performing very well. that's when they hurt them. I think the league is designed in a way that when Arsenal is trying to go in a very great performance streak, they give them Villa, and then Villa takes them back to their reality.
Okay.
Yeah, we know Arsenal, who Arsenal are.
Yeah, but I've seen stats online.
They're just pretending, you see.
Yeah, but I've seen stats online which they say Arsenal. December it's never a month for Arsenal. They always
No. Only Chelsea's December is always our worst months.
Okay.
When we were coming to December, you see how we performed in November. We didn't lose any match in November.
Okay.
And but once we come in December, I don't know who cast Chelsea. Even historically, when you see the leagues, the time we've won the league, it's the time we perform very well in December.
Okay.
If we perform very well in December, and if we go until 25th of December, leading the league, we've never lost.
Okay.
We've always won the league.
Okay.
But once we are behind during December and on 25th of December, we've never won the league in January, or we came back from January and won.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. On the other side, I don't know. It was a good game. I was this week I said I will not hate watch Arsenal for the sake of I don't want them, because every time I hate watch them, these guys get a win. So this time I said I'm not hate watching them. I'll just watch the game as a normal fan and enjoy the game. And good to my point, man, I was so happy. The silent, at least the elephant started to do the things which it does the best. But unfortunately or fortunately enough, man, when you think that this is not their time to win on the on the UEFA Champions League, those guys beat this team. Is it Club Brugge? As if it's not, because you expect their best players were not on the pitch, defensive wise, and this. And then this guy coming up, Noni Madueke from Chelsea. He had a very good kind of game, winning 2 goals in that game, which is so good for him as a player. I felt so happy for him,
Yeah, sure. Arsenal, I think even if you look back in their games, they have really performed well in the UCL because they have conceded only 1 goal through the tournament until now.
Okay.
And they have won all their games in the UCL, and they are the first in the table also. When you come to the league, I think there is that sluggish. They slug in the league a bit. They are leading at the moment, but unfortunately, they have been being caught up from their matches in the league, like from the match we played with them. You see how, not even from our match, from the match they played against Sunderland.
Okay.
You see how they play. You find out that English Premier League managers, it's like they have studied Arsenal very well. They are trying to find them out.
Okay.
You find like when they were playing Sunderland scored and then they equalized. When they equalized, they went ahead again and scored. You see, so when they scored the second goal, the changes they made defensive changes.
Okay.
They retreat into defense. That's what happens with Arsenal. From that Sunderland draw, you'll see when they scored the second goal, they now started to defend that goal. Okay. And Sunderland is not a team you have to defend. Yeah. They are very really great in attacking also. Okay. It's just like Villa. So when they retreated back into defense, that's when Sunderland got the momentum and the support of Sunderland fans in the stadium. The Sunderland stadium is really, I think this season it's really the worst.
It's the Anfield of the other seasons.
Sure. Yeah. Just the fans. Yeah, they'll scare you. So once Arsenal were defending, Sunderland was now attacking. And once you defend, you'll be caught up in any mistake, either a penalty or you'll concede a goal. If you want to play very well, you just play openly. But for Arsenal, they have been really okay. They have a really great defense. Unfortunately, when they score and they want to defend the goal, that's when the team catches them up. And even during our game with Chelsea, you saw how they did the same thing, the same mistake they did with Sunderland. When we scored, they came, they attacked, and then they equalized. But when they equalized, we were 1-1.
Okay.
They knew they were not going to win this match. So what did they do? They did those defensive changes again. Yeah. And when they did that, we were 10 men, but we really pushed them into their box. We were the most attacking team in that match, and even if we were 10, that's the issue with Arsenal. And then now coming to the Aston Villa game also, Aston Villa scored the first goal. They came back, they scored. Once they scored, they started also retreating into their defense. You see, in the second half of that Aston Villa match, they were all Arsenal never even went to the opposite box.
Okay.
They were all. It was like they were held in their own box.
Okay.
They were defending for that 1-1. That's what caught them. You saw how they were confused in the goal.
Clumsy kind of.
Yeah.
It was so clumsy.
That confusion is what caused that.
Okay.
And it was a last minute. Man, we've never been happy.
Yeah. And then the other team. Hey,
I screamed, my friend.
There's one friend of mine. The place where I work, he's a national guy.
Yeah.
That day he did not want to come close to me. We were walking these angles. Me and him that day we never met eye to eye. I was so happy, man.
And Villa also, and if they were very clinical, they would have won the match by 4 goals.
Yeah.
They missed 3 clean chances.
Which for me, I said we need that kind of competition because now.
Yeah.
The gap is 2 points. Arsenal against Man City, it's 2 points.
Yeah.
Them against Villa is 3 points. And then CG number 4, it's 4 or 5 points. Which is for me that gap. I didn't know.
Yeah,
that.
Now
the 6 points. It's not a good.
The league is actually competitive.
Yeah.
If you lose points, you will drop down.
Yeah.
And you win, you will go up.
Yeah.
That's the competitiveness with the league this season. Okay. Yeah. If you slip, that's your own problem.
If you win, then it's a good
you see,
for you.
Like how the league started. Liverpool was on a very great run of games. They won about 5-6 games consecutively.
Yeah, back to back.
Yeah, and they were top. And then they lost about also 6 games consecutively. Now where are they? They are in the mid-table now.
But 13 there and below, yeah.
You see? Yeah.
And also talking about Liverpool on the weekend, I thought Liverpool had awoken, but it wasn't. I'll give big shout out to Leeds. How they came back and have a draw in that game. You are the one updating on the group and I was like, you know what? This is a funny thing. This is a funny game to watch. The results ended where we did not expect it to go.
Yeah, I told Jose last time here, Leeds is not a team to joke with. They play a very, very nice game. And if you don't go in that game with that spirit of winning, they'll really shock you. And also, you see, like they are trying to fight from that bottom side. They are trying to come and they're fighting for survival. And a team fighting for survival is not a team to joke with.
They can harm you anytime.
Anytime.
You don't expect it from them. Because ending that 3-3, it's so bad. And then, the news online, Salah and Liverpool, it's so clumsy. It's okay. It's a very bad picture to see it unfold. But many guys have accused Salah for coming out and saying he's piece of what. But for me, on the other side, I'm like, you know what? Salah has a point anyway. We may try to say he could have gone in other channels, but come to think about it, check about Liverpool. If you remove the goal contributions and the assets, and then your team is 2-0 drew, or the other game they were losing it, and then you have somebody like Salah on the bench, you can't tell me he's the main reason why they're not winning the games. Okay, he may not have the good season of what we know Salah of, but that's not a reason enough for me to put him on the bench. For me, on one side, I support him what he did, but on the other side, I'm like, you know what? Also, sometimes there's a way to solve things. But if your side is not being listened, I think he took the right step, because now everybody is speaking about him after what he said. If he never talked about it, I don't think he will get the attention which everybody is giving to him now.
Yeah, I think Liverpool, they're not doing good for Salah, because they just they renewed his contract with I think improved terms recently.
Yeah.
I think it's just 3 months ago or what. So what was the terms of their improved contract negotiation with them? I think, was it performance based, whereby they promised Salah. Maybe they promised Salah if he performs, he will get his wages increased or based on his performances or what. If that's it, then they are trying to sabotage him knowingly.
Okay.
Yeah, because they know if he continues performing, they'll have to pay. Maybe that's the terms they had with him. Okay. So they're trying to sabotage him, or what are they even trying to do? Because you can't tell me Salah was about on the brink of leaving, and then they renewed his contract, and then with the improved terms. So
for me, I'm okay. I'm a devil's advocate. I might think, because you know what happened to Trent? They never renewed his contract. He went for free. And then Salah, a player of his caliber, I thought, okay, I'm just an advocate of the devil advocate here. Keep in mind how much money, if Salah was in a good form, how much money can you give him out if the Salah we know, as compared to if his contract, because if his contract was supposed to end, so he'll be on a free agent. So any person can give him whatever he wants. So on my side, I'm thinking for them it was an idea of if Salah performs better, January we put him on the sale on the market, and then anybody who wants is gonna come for him.
So how will he?
That's what I'm saying. For me, I'm thinking it's a flop on the management kind of side. Because for me, I'm thinking, because why was the reason then? If you knew you're gonna put him on the bench as a manager, what was the reason why you added his contract?
If they want to have a better sell on amount, they cannot keep him on the bench and they expect him to go on better terms. If you want something to have value, you have to put it on work on it.
Yeah.
You see.
Yeah.
So him sitting on the bench, he's not showcasing his value.
Okay.
Any club that comes, they'll underquote his value.
Okay.
You not get what you expect.
Okay.
What I just think is they gave the negotiation about his improved terms. Maybe they are performance based. So, and when he performs better, his wages increases, or they have a certain amount of money they will pay to him.
Okay.
So they are, and then after that, after he signed a new contract, they went into the market and bought more players. And these more players, they came and they are also on high wages.
Okay.
So I think Liverpool is trying to sabotage him because they know the amount of money they have to pay to him if he plays.
Okay. I think we should get the both sides from each side.
That's from my point of view. Because how will you sabotage a player like Salah's caliber? You see, and then they are using their mouthpiece. You see, Carragher, this guy, they are using him to fight him. And Carragher is I don't know, he talks too much for a player who did very little for Liverpool. Okay, he's just English. He's just considered as a Liverpool legend. And if you go in reality, there is no legacy he has in Liverpool. Okay. He's only everyone. If no one can even remember Gallagher playing for Liverpool. Yeah, you have to mention it.
Yeah.
But for Salah, if you mention Salah, everyone
knows
Liverpool directly. You see, so trying to undermine Salah, that was really silly from him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's wait and see. Maybe things may turn up well. For me, I wish, because he said he's going to Champions AFCON, and then after that he will talk. For me, I wish once he comes back, at least the environment will be good enough to hold both teams, you know, because seeing a player for like him being on the bench and your team is losing, like we don't know why, man. For me, it felt bad. And then the manager strictly saying he's not carrying him on to the Champions League game, and he did that. Hey, man, it's not a good picture.
Yeah, I just remembered also there is a story whereby Barcelona also told Lewandowski not to score goals because once he continues scoring, they'll be paying more to Dortmund, you see. And Barcelona is broke.
I don't know how factual that thing is. I've seen it online, but I'm not sure about it.
Yeah.
But it's funny. Let's see. Hopefully it will be nice.
Yeah, I think that's the way.
Let's see. Other side, man, I was so shocked.
Yeah.
Everton having a clean sheet, that's one. Second of all, beating Nottingham Forest 3 goals. This was the unexpected results for me for this weekend. I did not see that coming, and okay, unfortunately, I didn't watch the game, but I checked the highlights. I was like, you know what, this Everton team, how they have come to be, it's a team to watch. Because this guy, their striker, I always find hard.
Yeah.
Dan Hall. This the Lois Dance Hall, whatever. I think he's a good player in that team. Him, Grealish, and that front three. They have make Everton to be. They have reshuffled the face of Liverpool.
Yeah,
the face of Everton. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Everton are really on a very high flying performance, and we are facing them next. I don't think we'll win. I think that will be a draw for me, based on our form at the moment. I really don't think so. But Everton have really improved. You see, like someone like Grealish and Dewsbury Hall, they have really brought in that. I think the Everton were missing something like that. Even last season, they weren't that really bad. They were really performing great against every opponent. And we see a manager like Moyes. Moyes also is a very great tactician. So we'll give them that. And then I think maybe they are playing at their new home. I think also they are
the new environment.
Yeah, the new environment also
Okay.
from their old stadium. I think that's it. They've improved, and then they're trying to show people that Everton is not that the Everton they knew before, which
Okay.
was just going to relegation easily like that. I think they will really fight. They might, if they continue with that form, they might play Europe next season.
Okay,
Maybe
that's all.
Conference League or Europa League.
Manchester United
Yeah.
is another team which, for me, it has given me pressure to an extent. Nowadays, I don't. Even if we win, I don't post anywhere because this week you may post and then next week it's you being bantered there in another. But for once, these guys had a scoreline of 4, more than 3 goals. I don't know after how long. It was a very long kind of game. And then Mason Mount again back-to-back performance, which is good to see. Bruno Fernandes being the person who engineered the 2 goals there in between. And then now seeing Zaxi playing a bit better, Mboyamo doing his thing. But now I saw many guys were saying he wasn't on his form. Okay, he gave the goal, but performance-wise, he's not yet there. Kuna still is doing the best against his team, but still we haven't seen that, what will you call, the brightness or the sharpness.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, I think injuries.
Yeah. So I don't know how it will go, but it's good to see Manchester United doing the thing now, being in top 6.
Yeah, Man U should be actually not even top 6. They should be winning the league easily. They are playing once in a week.
Yeah, once in a game.
You see, they have the whole week to train, and then they play. And you see, like even the Premier League, so they just favored you. They saw, you play once in a week. Why should you play in the weekend? Let's put you in on Monday, where everyone is. When the other teams have already played, you're the only ones. You can play on your day at night, where everyone has already finished their job. They are relaxing. Everyone can watch you.
When the whole of December we are
You
playing
see?
on Monday, we have
Yeah.
been segregated. All Manchester United, I don't know how it happened.
Because you have any midweek games.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah.
Why should you even play in the weekend?
Okay.
You should be playing on Monday, while the rest are preparing now for the midweek games.
Okay.
And I think we don't have any midweek games until January, I think.
Okay.
January or February, something like that. Because UCL will have...
Now the break.
yeah.
Okay.
So I think we'll play cup games.
Yeah. Hopefully, let's see. Let's hope and see, man. I don't know. Talking about cup games, Spurs is one team which I don't know. In the EPL, things are being done to them which are not that good as we expect them to be. But when they play in the Champions League, it's another Spurs. I don't know what's happening with them. They are beating teams also still back to back in the Champions League. And then big shout out to what they did to man like Son. I was so happy seeing him back to the
Tottenham Stadium.
in the Tottenham Stadium. The welcoming he got, the farewell he got, the mural also. Man, it's so good to see a player who had performed better in that team being given that status from the team side. For me,
Yeah, that's respect.
I feel I felt it was so good. Them doing that to Son, it was so nice feeling it like that.
Yeah, Spurs, they can surprise even themselves. You see, the moment you expect them to lose, that's the moment they win. a very unimaginable margin.
Because who expected them to beat Brentford 2 goals? Who
Yeah,
expected?
you can't expect. Spurs are just like that.
Okay.
They are very they are inconsistent and very surprising.
Okay.
You might think that they are going to lose, and that's when they win. And the game you really think they will win, that's when they lose with a very big margin also.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's wait and see.
They're just like, we are an improved side of Spurs. Chelsea, you see. We can go on a very serious run of good games,
Okay.
and then we just lose
From nowhere.
and very uselessly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, you guys dropping points against Bournemouth. I did not expect that.
Yeah, nobody expect that. But I think Maresca, he
Has to
really
do
needs
something.
to do something, because it's his second year at the club, and everyone is, even the all other people, even the other managers are even surprised. This guy, he has no any preferred starting 11. Yeah, he changes the teams like every day he changes players. You see, you cannot build that cohesion among the players if you keep on changing them. Look at the changes at the Bournemouth game. Okay, that one nobody expected us to win, because Bournemouth has really been a great team, and it's really hard for us against them, even in previous matches. But the match I was really disappointed about Maresca is the UCL match against Atalanta. The changes he made, they were not professional changes. Even a pedestrian can make great changes when it comes to a football match. You see, like the game against Atlanta, we scored the first goal.
Okay.
Then we went to the halftime. After halftime, Chalobah had a yellow card in the first half, so they had to make a change to avoid the second yellow. You see, okay, that's a very good change. They brought in Fofana.
Okay.
When they brought in Fofana, that is okay. A centre back and a centre back, that's fine. Okay. The first mistake Maresca did, he left Cole Palmer at home. How come? He's protecting him. What are you protecting him against?
It's injuries, man. You know,
Which injuries?
you don't want to risk.
My friend, there are injury. Cole Palmer is already healed.
Okay.
You see, even if you're protecting him, give him slight minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, last minutes. You can't just leave a player back. You're saying you're protecting him. You're protecting him, and we have a lot of games to play. The players who are playing daily, are they not getting fatigued? Yeah. So in that match, he paired Caicedo, Reece James, and then Enzo in the midfield.
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay.
It's a good midfield.
That's
for me.
okay.
Yeah.
And then he put Chalobah as a right back. You see, we had Josh as a centre back. We had Badiashile pairing him, and then we had Cucurella. You see, that's okay. No problem. The second half is where he messed up everything, and we ended up losing the match. He brought in the second half after Fofana's sub.
Mm-hmm.
He brought in Gusto and who? He brought in Gusto and Garnacho.
Okay.
You know where Gusto's going to play? Gusto replaced Enzo. How come? What kind of change is that?
Okay.
Gusto is replacing a midfielder. A right back is replacing a midfielder.
But
okay.
I'm seeing him playing him nowadays like at a midfielder, you know.
It's okay. We thought Gusto will come in, and then James will go back to right back. Or Gusto will go to right back, and then we'll have someone like João Pedro coming in as a
winger.
as a number 10.
Okay.
You see, we play with a false 9.
Okay.
No. When Gusto came in, he went to play number 10. How come is a right back playing as a number 10?
That's a hard one, man.
Zero creativity.
It's so bad.
That's really, we are disappointed, man. It's not like we are losing points deservedly. We are losing points undeservedly because of tactical
information, yeah.
So Maresca really needs to do something. He needs to have a preferred starting 11, whereby he say, these are the players I trust. The changes I can make is after we are winning or we need something to control the game.
Yeah.
There's no way you can make such stupid changes every day, and we are dropping points. Yeah. And I really blame our sporting directors. They already told him his job is not under any risk. My friend, I miss Abramovich because that when you lost this Atalanta match, I don't think he will even come back to England. He would have stayed in Italy where he belongs.
That's what I'm saying. And Real Madrid is another team. Hey, Bernabéu, it's not Bernabéuing also this season.
Yeah.
Hey, them against Man City being beaten, I don't know. It's so okay. Unfortunately, this week my week was so bad. I didn't got chance to watch all the games on the weekends.
Yeah,
the Champions League also. Hey, this week it was hard for me. I didn't watch. I just watched the highlights.
Yeah, and the games are really being played late.
Hey man, 11 o'clock midnight, and the next day you have to wake up for work.
Sure.
You know, it's so hard for us. Man, Sunday I'm watching Manchester United game. Monday, just relax. No.
Monday watching
Manchester
Monday.
United game. Tuesday, there's a Champions League game. Wednesday, there's another Champions League game. And then Thursday, there's this game, Europa
League and UEFA Conference League.
I don't have time, you know. My body's
yeah,
now
there's
refusing.
a lot of matches going around.
Man,
yeah.
So I didn't watch. I watched the highlights. I don't know what's happening with Madrid. It doesn't look good. But
Madrid
also,
is...
I saw the players coming out saying they support Alonso back to back. All the players said that. But I don't know. It's like there's something big in Madrid.
Madrid is suffering from greed. They have been really greedy with players. They're just signing any superstar who comes around.
Okay.
That's the greediness they have. So utilizing this, harmonizing these superstars into a team that can really put up performances is the way they are failing.
Okay.
You see, like someone like Mbappe, Bellingham, Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo. Rodrigo has gone how many matches without scoring? Man,
I feel bad because have you seen how that guy he's a performer.
Yeah.
He's a very good performer, but he's not getting it, you know. I feel so bad for him also, you know. Because I've seen him play. I've watched his game. I know what he can do. And then seeing also he does not get the number to come on the pitch sometimes. Or when sometimes he does not, you don't see his creativity because of where now he has to play. Because there's Bellingham, there's Mbappe and Vini on the pitch already. So he has to play out of position maybe to accommodate these two guys in the pitch. I doesn't feel that happy seeing that unfolding on Madrid side. It's not that good, you know.
Yeah, they really bought a lot of superstars who I think they are suffering from that high limelight. They want to be on the limelight. Everyone wants to be on the limelight, and that's really cannot happen. You have to play as a team. Everyone should contribute his bit. You see. So at the moment they'll suffer a lot because there is no balance in that team. Even if you watch them playing, there is not that balance like the Madrid we used to see. The Madrid that will dominate teams. They don't even dominate teams anymore.
Nowadays, no.
Yeah, they are being dominated every time.
Okay.
Yeah, like last season, they really let us down when we thought that they would be the ones to stop Arsenal. And they really embarrassed us, man. They embarrassed us home and away. They are trying to tell us, remontada, 90 minutes in the Bernabéu. And then when they went there, they let Arsenal win, man. We almost went outside the world, man.
Yeah, it was bad.
We were hiding under the tables, under the beds. we were behind them, telling, you will see things you've never seen at the Bernabéu.
Nowadays, they say they're going to close the Bernabéu. I'm like, no,
you're used to that.
Before you will hear them, they will close the Bernabéu. Hey, just know it's going to be bad for you guys. Nowadays, they're closing it and they're conceding goals. Not happy for it.
They really broke us because, Chelsea was the only club in England who had won at the Bernabéu before.
Now everybody wins there.
Yeah, man.
Another side, I was watching. I do feel bad nowadays when I'm watching the Champions League because now I get to see players who were playing in Manchester United. They weren't that good, but I watched the Barcelona game, bits of it. Cause I didn't watch the whole game. I watched bits of it. Hey, there was one pass which Jude shined on that game, having 2 goals, helping them to win the game. But there was one pass, the cross which Rashford gave to Joe Kunde. Hey, I was like, you know what? I don't want to see this. I don't know what's happening to check all the Manchester United players. Anthony, now he's the best. He has the best stats while he's playing in Real Betis. Best stats. He has scored I don't know how many goals, back-to-back scoring goals.
Yeah, Ujland is shining in
Same thing. Check Napoli. Man, my man, Scott McTominay, even if they lost the game, also I saw this guy, Mourinho, saying he was asked by the player what he got from, because he had a bag while he left the game. It was like, man, it was Scott McTominay's shirt. That's what. And then you're like, you know what? Why are these players doing this while they are out of Manchester United? But when they are in Manchester United, it's not showing, yo. I don't know why.
It's the environment.
Plus Greenwood also. When you watch the game in Marseille, man, the guy carried the game and he had 2 goals also. And I'm like, this is one of the players which for me I felt, okay, other players they go, I'm like, okay, yeah. But when Greenwood left in Manchester United, man, I felt torn.
Greenwood was really going to explode into a very great talent. Unfortunately, for what happened to him,
he
was really putting up those numbers, and he was really
torn.
a nightmare to almost every defenders.
Because Greenwood has 2 things when he comes in the front of the goal.
Yeah, he was straight.
It's either I shoot the ball to the goalkeeper or I'll shoot if somebody's there. I don't know. For him, he had one mind.
Yeah,
once he get the ball,
he has to go.
He doesn't care who's in front of you.
Yeah.
And that's what we need as a young player like that.
Yeah, he was really fearless.
See like what there's the other goal which Estevao scored from this angle. Well, you played last week, the other week.
Yeah, Barcelona.
Yeah, that's what you expect from a player like that.
Yeah.
If I have a chance to score, it doesn't matter the angle, I'll try to put the ball in the goal.
Just try, shoot.
Yeah,
you see, that's I was also disappointed for Greenwood. Also, I'm a rival fan, but I saw the talent, and I was really disappointed with what happened to him, unfortunately. But he was really rising he was going to break so many records. At the shortest time he was at Manchester, he had really been
for his age.
Yeah, he has really established himself.
He had surpassed the stats which youngsters from Manchester United had put at his age. Yeah. So what imagine if he could have been up to there, man? We could be talking other stats. You know, it's so bad, but it's okay. I'll see that, man. Another person who I've seen, many people have given him a big shout out on the Champions League kind of side. It's Nico Riley from Man City. Hey, man, he has proven. You know, before you did not expect a name that just come from nowhere and being on the starter and give the numbers. I think Pep have seen him now, and now he's a player to watch.
Yeah,
he's
really
giving
great.
the numbers in the big games.
Yeah, even I saw Arsenal fans complaining about their player, this MLS, not being chosen by Tuchel, and Tuchel choosing Nico Riley. So Nico is proving why Tuchel chose him.
Yeah, I've seen the stats which he's doing.
Yeah,
because he's a defender, but you will see him on the attacking threat. He's so far he's so in the game. He's in the middle. He's in trying to give the ball to the forwards, which is so good. It's so perfect to see that. I'm liking it. You know, him getting the man of the match also, and at his age also, he's still a youngster.
Yeah, he's still young.
Yeah, getting the man of the match, which is I
that's
want to see that much of those.
It's a very big booster for him also, for his confidence. He'll continue putting up those performances whereby he will grow into that position.
Okay.
No one will replace him anytime soon. Okay. And if he continues that way, you'll see once he has already gotten the England call-up, he will establish himself also in the England squad.
Okay.
Yeah, that's really great. And from a Manchester City academy, that's really proud for them.
Okay, nice. Haaland also giving the numbers. I don't know. This season, I don't know how many records. He was asked how many records he wants to break. He said he's not after the records because I think his interview with CBS. He said he's not after the records, but he still have a long contract with us, the Man City. So if he gets the chance, he'll break them. And I'm like, yo, already you've already crossed the 100 goals. So I don't know how many other more he'll get, man. And he's scoring goals when you get the chances. So let's wait and see, you know.
Yeah, you know, if you limit yourself to a certain standard, I think when you reach that standard or you
break it,
you'll now start slugging because I already achieved this. No, I think I like his mentality because he has already said he's just here to play. He's not here to
break the record,
to aim at a certain record.
Okay,
that's really great mentality. He just wants to play, and whatever he achieves, that's what what he will be proud of.
Come to the Fantasy Premier League. This thing, where we have reached, I think all of us should just install this app.
Fantasy is really tricky.
Because have you seen, I don't know, from game week, is it game week 10? Or game week 1. The average points nowadays, it doesn't surpass 60 if you have checked it out. It doesn't suppose. So there's those guys who are getting 100 points and above, which is okay. But many of the people, if you check in most of the groups, it's the 20 points, 30 points, 40 points. Like this week, who imagined all of us, like 90% of the people, captained Haaland. And Haaland did the thing which he did.
Yeah, blank.
That game in the back door. And then still, I'm very sure at the end of the pod, when we ask who's the captain for the week, still you'll say Haaland will be a captain of the week. I don't know what's happening with this fantasy.
That's it. You see, like I captained Haaland last weekend, before this weekend. I captained him. Okay, he gave me the points. And then I gave Sanchez in the goal. Mm-hmm. Sanchez didn't keep a clean sheet. You see, in the game we against Leeds.
Okay.
That's the game I really thought Sanchez will have a clean sheet because we are playing with Leeds. And Leeds, I don't think they will score against us. But unfortunately, we conceded 3 goals. I got, I think, 2 points. And on my bench, there was Henderson, who kept a clean sheet.
A clean sheet.
He had 10 points.
Okay.
Fortunately for me, I had a bench boost. I got those points. Mm-hmm. Now, coming to this last week, now that's where it happened. Whatever always happens. When I put Henderson in goal,
that's when they were beaten.
That's when Sanchez got a clean sheet. You see, he was on the bench with a clean sheet.
Okay.
And I knew, I was really skeptical about the Aston Villa game. I didn't know if Cash would perform. Cash was on my bench. And then he scored. I had over 40 points on the bench only.
Hey.
If I had
a bench boost.
If I had a bench boost, I would have been 100 points.
Okay.
Because I got 60.
Hey. Man, nowadays, man, I stopped talking about fantasy, man, because this week, check of this kind of this week.
Yeah.
Most of the few guys went with Captain Bruno, which is good. They got the best point.
Yeah, that was really a great fumble.
Yeah, I don't know.
And it paid off.
Yeah, so if you check the game of the week, because it's Sanchez started the game with 10 points on the bench as the goalkeeper of the week. Ruben Diaz also got 14 points because he had a goal and they had a clean sheet plus the other points. Gavidol also a goal, clean sheet, that's points. Chalobah, man, I don't know what's wrong. This guy, he's always back-to-back getting points. And you have been here saying still don't have Chelsea players, but still, Chalobah is giving their points. I don't know how. Bruno Fernandes having 18 points. It was also good. There's Barry Hall also from Everton, 16 points. Xavi from Spurs. They have Cheki also. I think he has been a very good player in that Man City game. Leeds, this guy's touch. Man, I always have him, but he doesn't score. And then when I just removed him on the pitch, see the points is gone. And then Ekitike giving Liverpool at least, I don't know. I cannot explain how it happened. Him having 2 goals and then Liverpool drawing also. It's a good thing to see. And as you expect, the big names, Mateta, nowhere to be seen. Walter Made, nowhere to be seen. Somebody like Aboyan was the other point. Striker who had better points. What do you think now moving forward? Because games we are in game week 16, 17, 18, 19, but game week 20, if you haven't used your chip, all of them, they're being gone. So at the end of December, all your chip haven't gone. Because a person like me, I have still the wild card, bench boost, and the triple captain still I have all of them. So do you think now this week you can start maybe trying to use your teams, or wait until the players have gone for the AFCON, then you can now shift the players, who will bring to change in the players that you have, or do the wild card and now start to build a team from there?
For the AFCON, I think only players who will be affected, I think Sunderland. Mm-hmm. I don't think anyone will have so many Sunderland players.
Okay.
And Sunderland, Man U, Man City, they don't have any African player. Chelsea, no. Arsenal, they don't have. Crystal Palace, they don't have any African player.
I think Everton, they do have. Wolves, they do have. Fulham, a bit. Brighton, too, also. I don't know. So, what's your thoughts? Do you think wildcard is it's an option to go, or just keep on your team and move on?
Yeah, you see, we're remaining with about 3 weeks for those chips to be gone.
Mhm.
I think you have to use them.
Okay.
Why should you keep them until they are taken away?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I don't know. For me, because I'm seeing I've the other surprise of the week, many guys went for Munoz. Yeah. This is the game.
Yeah,
After
Munoz.
he had the back-to-back kind of good performance.
Yeah.
And then when he's gone until the end of January, I'm like, yo.
I think I got lucky because they took Munoz was substituted for me for cash.
Okay.
I think I got those points for cash.
For me, I was lucky because I had Senesi on the bench,
Yeah.
and that is the week they got and then this is the week they got the
clean sheet.
clean sheet. So I was,
Yeah.
Mungu
I
bariki
think-
wengine.
The only player who let me down is the Jurian Timber because he didn't keep any clean sheet. I had Senesi on the bench. Unfortunately, I didn't have any bench boost.
Okay.
So I had
But also, I'm seeing Timber. He's being flagged. He's 75% playing. I don't know.
but he's an Arsenal player.
Okay.
You don't.
Because man, if you check my team, I have Drofis who gave me 1 point. Gohi 8 points. Alderete, the Spurs Sunderland player, gave me 1 point. Senesi, good thing, he got swapped 8 points. Enzo, I don't know. Since I bought him, he hasn't given me points. 3 points. Minted the same thing, 3 points. Foden 12. That's with a good sub which I had. Bruno gave me Mbuemo gave me 8 points. Mateta 2 points and also is flagged. I had Haaland as the captain, 4 points, and then Thiago, I also had him on my team. He gave me 2 points. Man, my bench full of red flag. Pop, he's gone until the that week of December, I think so. Eze, he's not giving the points. Munoz is gone until mid-January, and then I have Rondon who gave me 1 point. Which for me, I'm thinking this week I think I need to do maybe a wild card to change some players and get other players to the team. So I don't know. I think that's the thing to do because now I need to replace somebody. Maybe I go for Henderson or Pickford to replace this guy from Newcastle. One of them I think is a good option for me to go. And then defensive wise, man, I'm thinking because now Munoz is gone and we have seen how Cash is performing. I think I'm gonna change Munoz to Cash. And then maybe one player, I don't know who, I'll change him to Nicorelli because also Man City I've seen. I don't go for him for the defensive threat, but his attacking threat is so good to see.
Yeah,
So,
I think he has become Gvardiol because you remember Gvardiol,
Yeah,
he
2
was
seasons
putting
ago,
up those numbers.
Yeah.
Even if he was a defender. Yeah.
So I think that's it. And then I think I don't know who I'll change, but also maybe I remove Rondon and I bring Tokoski because Everton now have given me that they have shown me now there is a way they can keep a clean sheet. We have seen that.
But I don't think they'll keep a clean sheet against us.
Okay.
Yeah. We really they struggle against us sometimes.
Yeah, but man, see, it's Chelsea.
Yeah, it's Chelsea, but
Arsenal, Burnley, and Nottingham Forest, Brentford, Wolves. Those are matches which, for me, I'm thinking moving forward is a very easy games which maybe they may keep a clean sheet.
I don't think they'll keep a clean sheet against us.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm seeing. Yeah. I don't know who's the other person you think in the defender kind of thing is a player, a must-have player.
At the moment, for me, I have I have James against. I think he's a great addition because you see, we've seen how Maresca is using him.
Okay.
He's not even a defender.
He's a midfielder
He'll
nowadays.
play like a midfielder. So and when James plays like a midfielder, he'll try and give those numbers.
Assists.
Yeah.
Okay.
So against Everton, if he plays in the midfield with the likes of Caicedo and Caicedo won't play in this match because he's still suspended. So I think James is a great addition. If you don't have him, he can give you points in such matches. And Taffet from Bournemouth, I think is also a great. It's a great addition if you at a low risk, you see. And we have people if you don't have cash, I think you are missing out a lot at the moment because Aston Villa are really flying, and when they go out, you'll see how they are playing very nice against such teams, and they are playing against West Ham,
Okay.
and we know they'll crash West Ham very bad with their form.
West Ham form is so bad nowadays. You know?
Yeah.
Them and Wolves.
Yeah.
So, don't expect anything from those two teams.
I have Van Hecke also. Van Hecke has been really great for me. I think he's a great addition if you don't have. if you're looking for low risk player also, and they're playing against Liverpool.
Okay.
I think if they go very well, they can win against Liverpool away. Yeah.
Okay.
In the midfield, I have Palma. Palma, we haven't seen him
Why
really
do you
great.
still have him? You know, that's what I'm wondering. You know, I don't see him as the Palma of before yet.
No, Palma is great. Just that we have a manager who is really insistent on not being consistent. You see, Maresca is just insistent on not being consistent with players.
Okay.
That's why the issue. But if Palma is fit, I think he'll play as a 10 in our midfield, and we know how he
plays as a 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
He just needs that consistency. If he gets that 3-match consistency, Palma will be back, and people will be now having different conversations.
For me, I'm thinking also somebody like a Bruno. Hey, I think he's a must-have now after what you have seen. I think because I already have Mbuemo, and he's going, so I'll swap him up and bring him on the team. And then on your side also, still you have said about Palma. I don't know. I think I should change from Neto from Enzo to Neto. But I'm still thinking Neto. If Palma starts and here Estavio starts also, I'm seeing that thought of maybe other players may perform, but not Enzo. Enzo will be one of those players who will be performing for me.
Yeah, if Maresca just decides to play well, he should play Palma as a 10, Enzo as a defensive left back there in the left side of the midfield, and then he plays Estavao on the right, or Neto on the right.
Okay.
That's the only balanced midfield Chelsea can get points from, because that's really a great performance-based players.
Okay.
And in the midfield, I also have Semenyo, because Semenyo, they are playing Man U, and Bournemouth have really
against
been...
Man U, it's bad. It's so bad, you know.
No, they have really been great against...
That's something. Against Man U, Man U were so bad against Bournemouth. That's my point. Yeah.
So
because it's silly goals.
And we saw Semenyo, even in our match, he even scored, but it was called offside.
Offside, yeah.
He's a really great player who wants to take on every shot.
Okay.
Yeah, so nice. I think if I have him, I might be lucky to get some points.
Okay, moving forward, because if I check the Man City kind of games to play, they do have Crystal Palace, West Ham, Nottingham Forest, Sunderland, Chelsea. Which for me, I'm thinking if you can have two of their players, Haaland, Foden, that's a very good player. So you can add Checky if you want. He's a good asset. And also we have said, if you have one defender, those are games which look winnable games. Crystal Palace, West Ham, Nottingham Forest, Sunderland. And then Sunderland, by then, they will not have their best players, because most of them will go on the AFCON. So that stretch is a very good one to invest on. And then also a team like Brighton, I don't know, I don't know, because if you check their stats, they're playing against Liverpool, Sunderland, Arsenal, West Ham, and Burnley. Also, that's a very nice stretch for them to win games. If they want to win it, they can win those games. So I'm thinking these two games, it depends on how it goes, but I expect them to have a win, 1 or 2 win in between here. Also, that's a very good team to invest also. And then Villa, they have a very good stretch, man, because it's West Ham, Manchester United, Chelsea, Arsenal, Nottingham Forest. Which I'm thinking also, these two games, Manchester United and West Ham and Manchester United, you can invest in their players for those 2 game weeks, which is so good. They look so good on paper to invest. And then, I don't know, moving forward-wise, who do you think is the best option? Haaland still is the best option, but he's not giving us the points. He's getting us not the points we expect him to give us. And then the other person, it's Thiago, 2 game weeks, nothing already. Mateta, flagged, and also Crystal Palace, if you check the stats, they're playing Man City, Leeds, Tottenham. Hey, those 3 game weeks.
Yeah, they're not easy.
They're not easy for Crystal Palace. So what do you think? Do you now maybe move? Because if you check Newcastle, they play Sunderland, Chelsea, Manchester United, and Arsenal. Burnley, sorry. Do you think those teams you can swap maybe Mateta for Walter Made? And then Thiago, you can swap him for Brighton, because somebody like a Welbeck, those games look so good to play him.
Yeah, for Newcastle, I think they have a really nice run of games. You can invest in their players, because we've seen how they are performing. Also, they are trying to come up. They have been really down there, but they are fighting to be top.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And for Aston Villa, we've already seen their results. They are really great in every aspect. Mm-hmm. They are pushing to be. You see now they are top 3.
Top 3.
Yeah, they are only 3 points behind the league leaders.
Okay.
So that's really great. If you have some players you need, you can invest in them.
Okay.
And then Brighton also we have seen. They're not really that consistent, but they are those players you can take just as a enabler. Yeah, you
Okay.
see, for the time being, as you check how the matches are going.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think if you check Arsenal? They do have to play Wolves, Everton, Brighton, and Aston Villa. Do you think those two Wolves and Everton game, it's a game which you can invest in both of their players?
Yeah. For Arsenal against Wolves, that's a direct win. So I think if you can invest in the players, you can.
Okay.
But we are seeing also they are starting to do some of the rotation.
Okay.
So you will not be that sure who will start and who will not start.
Mhm.
That's the issue.
Okay.
You see, like for Wolves game, we will see a lot of rotations because they have really been under fatigued due to their back-to-back games.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see a lot of rotation in that game. So you'll be very lucky to get the player who will play in that game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Game on the weekend. An early game, a starter. Chelsea against Everton. What are you saying?
Yeah, Chelsea against Everton. This is a game we need results.
Okay.
And I think Maresca at the moment is under a lot of pressure because we are winless in our last 3 or 4 games.
Okay.
We've not won. We've lost 2. We've drawn 1. So we really need a response, a very great response. And this will depend only on his lineups. Yeah.
Okay.
He just have to get it right at the moment. And Everton is not a team you have to you'll go in like the way we went in against Leeds.
Okay.
We really underestimated Leeds and they beat us.
Okay.
We don't have to underestimate Everton. Everton, they're a team on the rise. They are really rising very well. And if we really don't do anything properly, if we don't get our tactics well, we are losing that much even at home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Liverpool against Brighton is a very good game. Man, Liverpool is unpredicted and also Brighton is unpredicted nowadays. So for me, that game, it's a hard one to call. It may be a draw, but also Liverpool may win because now the pressure which the team is under,
Yeah.
I think they'll have to win the game because if they don't win and still they're keeping their best player on the bench, so it doesn't look good for them. So for me, I'm thinking, okay, this is a must-win game for Liverpool for the sake of, you know what, we need to send this message out. So for me, I'm thinking either a draw or a win from Liverpool. I don't see anything far from that.
Yeah, I think they will win because you see like how they responded in the Champions League.
Yeah.
The players they will now want to show that hunger.
Okay.
I'll go with Liverpool win.
Okay.
Yeah.
Burnley Fulham, what's your thoughts there?
Burnley Fulham will win. Yeah.
Okay.
Fulham, they are really great.
Okay.
And Burnley, maybe
They do score,
they do score,
but
but
they never win the game.
yeah. Maybe they'll if it's good for them,
To
maybe
win.
they might try to get a draw.
Okay.
But Fulham, they're good. They'll win.
Okay, nice. Arsenal Wolves, I don't know. Every time I say I'm hate watching Arsenal,
Nah.
they end up winning. So
Wolves,
this week, I'm
Wolves,
so not hate watching Arsenal.
no way Wolves can win against Arsenal. There's no way, bro.
It doesn't work like that.
Nah.
Okay.
That you must be really sick in the head to even have such a thought.
Okay, nice one.
No,
Christoph-
if Wolves win against Arsenal, maybe they just let them to win.
Okay.
Honestly,
Okay, let's wait and see,
that would be a very heavy pumping.
Okay.
Maybe 4 or 5 goals.
Okay, let's wait and see. Crystal Palace Man City, this is a very good game and a hard game for both teams, according to me.
Yeah, Crystal Palace, they are playing at home.
Yeah.
That's a very interesting game, and they have really been unpredictable this season. Also, Crystal Palace, they're like on and off. So against City, they'll try to give them something to fight for. I think it might be a draw, but City will win.
Okay, I'm saying also Crystal Palace may win, according to me. I don't know why, but I think Crystal Palace may win this game.
I don't think so. I don't think they will win. I think City will win, or if it's worse, a draw.
Okay, let's wait and see. Nottingham Forest Spurs, and another unpredictable game on the weekend is this one. Spurs can be Spursy. Nottingham Forest form has been
Poor,
so
yeah.
poor. Spurs again. Also, when you think they're gonna win the game, that's when they lose it. Unpredictable game. I don't know. Anything may happen. That's according to me.
Yeah, I can't predict that one too.
Sunderland against Newcastle, a very hard game.
That's
for
very
Newcastle.
hard. Yeah.
Not for because Sunderland playing at home. That's one thing.
That's
and then
really
they've been
hard.
beaten like 2 games.
These are 2 physical teams going against each other. It will need something very different for either team to win.
Okay.
I'll go with a draw.
Yeah. I don't know. Let's wait and see. I don't know for that because that's a hard game for both teams for me. Yeah. And then at Sunderland home, beating them at home, it's so hard for most teams. It has been so hard for them in most teams. Yeah. West Ham, Aston Villa, easy one. Villa for winning this game.
Win,
no need to think about it. Brentford against Leeds, another game.
Brentford against Leeds. This is another great game. This will be a nice physical end-to-end game also. You see, like Brentford, they are an attacking team, and Leeds, they're also that attacking team.
Okay.
And it will be really a nice, interesting game. It's really hard to.
Okay, I think I may give Brentford. I might give Brentford. Hopefully, I may give it. And then the last game on Monday night, it's Manchester United against Bournemouth.
Yeah, Manchester United. They play only once in a week. That the league decided just to give them their own day.
Okay.
I think this one will be. I think Bournemouth might win.
Hey, I remember there's another time Bournemouth beat us. I think 4 goals. I don't want. Hopefully something change on the team. We may get a draw, but still Bournemouth. I don't trust it.
Yeah,
they may do something to. They may harm us in one way or another.
They are really good.
Yeah,
they are not that team to really underrate.
Yeah.
So
I don't know, but hopefully we get a win. But as per stats, I don't expect us. It's not an easy game. Us going there, it's not an easy game at all. But hopefully things may go. And then finishing off, captain of the week for you. Don't tell me you're going still with Haaland.
I don't think I'll change.
Man, I've seen those outside as you have said Arsenal against Wolves. I think is a very good game to captain somebody from that team also. That's a team.
I told you Arsenal versus Wolves, it will be a very rotational game. Arsenal are really going to rotate a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
I don't think their starters will start.
If it's not like that, then I'm thinking I'll go with one player from Aston Villa, then play against West Ham. If I have a player, but I don't know who, it's either but I don't have Watkins on my team. Maybe I go from one defender who I think he's scoring, somebody like Buendia or somebody like that. Maybe I'll go with one Aston Villa player as a captain. But still now, I told you my captain still stands with Haaland until anything happens.
For me, it's still Haaland.
Yeah, but those are players I think you may look
outside.
Outside.
With Haaland, he gets goals when no one expects him to score, you see.
Okay.
And for these other players, like, okay, Bruno got 2 goals, but nobody imagined he will get those 2 goals.
Yeah. We didn't expect that. Yeah.
So Haaland, we are always sure. It's just unfortunate sometimes he doesn't deliver. Yeah.
Okay, nice, man. Man, it's been nice, man, having you for this week, yo.
Yeah.
And
glad to be back also.
Yeah. As we said, happy. Is it
Happy Jamhuri Day. 12/12.
Happy Jamhuri Day for all the Kenyan fans and the people who are celebrating it. And then, man, big shout out to all of us listeners, man. I don't know. Till next week, it's been nice. Man like Dawuud and man like Mike. It's been nice. Adios. We're out. Napiga story ndio kumaliza tukimbize before saa 8. Naendelea kupiga story.